Hello everyone, it's Dr. Sam. I'd like to welcome you to my EyeClarity Podcast. This is a show that offers cutting-edge information on how to improve your vision and overall wellness through holistic methods. I so appreciate you spending part of your day with me. If you have questions, you can send them to hello@drsambyrne.com. Now, to the latest EyeClarity episode. All right, causes of cataracts, drugs. So I did a video blog, maybe a written blog, which I'm going to give you the link to, drsambyrne.com/drugs cause cataracts. You can go to that article, but I'm going to give you the bullet points. So these are the drugs that can cause cataracts. Steroids, primarily used as an anti-inflammatory agent for things like asthma, arthritis, lupus. We include in the family glucocorticoids, corticosteroids, prednisone. A lot of people have been on prednisone, hydrocortisone, cortisone. These are other top drugs, top photosynthesizing, birth controls, antihistamines, sulfa drugs, tranquilizers, antidepressants, oral and anti-diabetic drugs, non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, things like Advil, ibuprofen, Motrin. These can contribute to the oxidative stress we find in cataracts. Okay, let's take a question here. Do those blue light glasses and apps work for using digital devices? Yes, they do. I think it's a three-prong process. I think it's the blue light, blue filter glasses, the ones that I sell. I've researched the blue light industry. And what I decided was putting a blue blocking filter on the back side of the lens, so it's closest to your eyeball, will cut out the most amount of blue light. Now, in terms of apps, I am working with a company right now where I'm going to be probably putting it up on my web store, that it's a shield that you can put over your computer or your phone that can add an additional effect of blue blockers. So stay tuned. It's probably going to happen fairly soon. I've been talking with a company for a while that's going to make it for me. And number 3, the supplements lutein, zeaxanthin, and astaxanthin are very important for macular health and help block the damaging blue light. They deflect it. Also the ultraviolet light. So my eye vitamin has those. Again, lutein, zeaxanthin, and astaxanthin are also important for your lens health. So yes, you should start taking those. Another question is Lyme disease with Bell's palsy. Can that cause cataracts? I would say secondarily, but there's usually something going on in the metabolism of your nutrients in the lens in the eye. And I'll go into that mechanism in a few minutes, that's creating oxidative stress. And it's the oxidative stress that is creating all these cataract situations. All right, let's come back here. We've talked about these kinds of drugs. All right, so the mechanism of cataracts, let's go into this. As I showed you, the lens is a transparent tissue. It helps the light pass through the lens to the retina, and the lens is comprised of water, a mix of proteins, and collagen. And the cataracts start forming partly because the proteins begin to clump together. And as the proteins consolidate, it causes the lens to go from a white color to a yellow color and eventually a brown. Now, another mechanism with cataracts has to do with something called the glycation process of the lens. This is where a sugar molecule binds to the protein molecule in the lens of the eye, and the protein molecules are altered. And there's a clumping together which creates a cataract on the outer edge of the lens. And I'll show you what it looks like. So if you suffer diabetes, high blood sugar levels, even cardiovascular disease, this induces the glycation process in the eyes. Free radicals, which are unstable molecules, override any good antioxidants. That's why you have to really boost your antioxidants to start dissolving and interfering with this glycation process. Okay, now this is a very interesting part of the workshop, because what I've done here is I've taken some photographs. My colleagues have sent me some photographs on different types of cataracts. The first type is called a nuclear cataract, which is found in the center part of the lens, and I'll show you a picture of it next. Because of the location, it impacts the vision probably the worst because it blocks your central vision. So here is pictures of what we call a nuclear cataract. It'd be good to know what kind of cataract you have. Maybe it's in your history or in your records, or you could ask your eye doctor. This is the one that's most common for people. Okay, the second type is called a cortical cataract. This is found around the edge of the eye. Because of location, this does not really impact your eyesight and clarity very much. However, there's usually a glycation process involved, and this is related to diabetes and sugar ingestion. So these are some pictures of the cortical cataracts. All right, the third type of cataract is called a subcapsular. And these are found in the back part of the eye lens. Symptoms include sensitivity to bright light, seeing halos, blurred distance vision. I would add another difficulty with headlights at night. And this is what it looks like. So it's very small, but it's in the back part of the lens. And this creates the cataract situation. Thank you for listening. I hope you learned something from the EyeClarity Podcast show today. If you enjoyed the episode, make sure to subscribe on iTunes or Spotify and leave a review. See you here next time.